what do you think about this Vet?
Well, it's a 6th generation Chevrolet Corvette. That's going to be a 2005 model, and we think we've distilled the passion of Corvette, of the rich Corvette history, but done it in a way that really moves forward into the future, because I think, you know, Corvettes are about innovation and performance technology and style, and the 6th generation is our attempt to push all those categories even further into the 21st century.
So what makes a Vet a Vet?
I think, you know, for a lot of people it's power.
Rephrase it.
Okay. You know, what makes a Corvette special, I think, is a couple of things. For some people it's power. It's an expression of American...
Hang on.
Yeah.
Go ahead and use your hands.
Oh, okay. I think what makes Corvette special, I think it's different for different people. For some people it's the power and the visceral experience of an American sports car. For some people it's style. Down through the years, Corvettes have always been a sign of the times, kind of expressing the style of the particular era in which they come from. And we think this one, the 6th generation, really raises that bar even higher with the most powerful standard Corvette we've ever had, and a style that's very much evocative of Corvette history, but at the same time pushes forward and is very contemporary.
Would you say Corvette's a feeling?
Yeah, I think for a lot of people, they maybe can't even put it into words. It's Corvette is a feeling. It's a visceral experience of driving the car. Corvettes are made to be driven, not just sit in garages and museums. You'll find that the owners really utilize their cars. Yeah, they take care of them fastidiously, but they also drive the cars on a daily basis sometimes, or they take vacations in them. Some race them. It's really across the whole spectrum, but it's the experience really that's the most important thing.
Why do you like the looks of this one?
I think that this car both pushes into the future, because Corvettes are innovative. They want to be signs of the times in which they come from, but at the same time it distills the passion, some of the greatness of Corvettes gone by. It has the hood coves that or excuse me, let me go back. This Corvette distills the passion of some of the great cars that are in the lineage of Corvette. It has fender peaks, that we call them, that arch over the front axle, that are a little bit indicative of some of the cars in the mid-year period, which is 1963 to 1967.
Show me that peak.
In this area of the car, this is the fender peak we're talking about. That sort of throws itself over the front axle, which is a little bit of a nod to the cars in the mid-60s to late 60s period. But at the same time, when you look at the front end of the car with the very advanced high-intensity discharge lamps, which is brand new for Corvette. We haven't had exposed lamps since 1962, and these are very technical and innovative and futuristic. So I think it's a little bit of a blend of, I think the Corvette enthusiasts will love the fact that we've picked up and distilled some images from the lineage, but for a whole new generation of people, I think they'll find technical details and style that's very much a 21st century performance car.
Okay, stop tape for a second. Down here, the headlights one more time. Rolling?
One of the real signatures of the car is that for the first time since 1962, the Corvette has exposed headlamps. But these are certainly a far cry from what we did in 1962. These are Z9 high-intensity discharge lamps that are the latest in lighting technology. But one of the nice things about exposed lamps is that even at night, your Corvette will look just as good as it does during the day. The flip-up lamps were kind of a cue of Corvettes gone by, but we thought this was an opportune moment to kind of spring forward in the future with something that expresses high-performance technology and at the same time beautifully integrates into the form of the car.
Okay. Is there any chance the corporation is going to bail out on this one like they did the C5, or are they really committed to this?
No, Corvette really expresses the best of what General Motors can do from a style standpoint, from a technology standpoint. It's really a flagship for General Motors, what we can do as a group of people. It's a flagship for Chevrolet as sort of the ultimate example of an attainable aspiration. And I think Corvette is woven really into the fabric of GM and certainly the fabric of Chevrolet and really America itself. Stop tape for just a little bit.
I'm rolling.
Try to make this as short as you can.
Sure.
Talk about the outstanding features. The outstanding features of this car are...
Okay. The C6 Corvette, the 6th generation, is about power, passion, and precision. Power, it's a 400 horsepower.
Yep.
That guy.
Tape's rolling, guys.
C6.
Okay, outstanding features.
The 6th generation Corvette is about power, passion, and precision. Power in the sense that this is the 400 horsepower LS2 V8, the most standard horsepower we've put in the Corvette in its history. Passion in the sense of a new contemporary design that distills some of the greatness of Corvettes gone by, but does it in a completely fresh and contemporary modern way. Precision from the standpoint of perfection to all the little details. Remember those things that used to annoy people about sports cars? They made little squeaks or rattles or had imperfections about them. We've gone comprehensively through the car to eliminate all those little things and really provide the kind of quality in the interior and the exterior of the car that anyone buying a premium automobile would demand and expect.
What are people going to say when they see this? What's the public going to say?
Well, I think they're going to say it's a Corvette. It distills, you know, when people see this car for the first time, we hope they think, yeah, this is a Corvette, but it's a new Corvette for a new generation. That it takes the best of where it's been, but pushes forward with more performance, more quality and precision, and more passion in the style and design of the car.